Dave, in all three extra innings of this series, you guys have found yourself in one out away from winning. How do you, as a team, have to work to close out these games when you have the chance?
I think we just got to, I just don't think that, ultimately we've lost games in extra innings, but I don't think that that's the reason we're losing baseball games. There's a lot of things that lead to getting into extra innings. So it's just, playing all around better baseball, every facet of the game. So I think that, to the extra innings question, there's pitches, there's plays, there's runs we leave on the board. So there's a lot of things that go into, losing the game in extra innings.
On a more positive note, you guys found success with getting the leadoff hitter on and around to score. As you all work to find more consistency on offense, how did that prove to be a step in the right direction?
I just think it's the numbers, in the sense of when you get the leadoff guy on base, your percentage of scoring a run largely increases, and conversely, when you give up that leadoff runner and he gets on base, then you're going to give up a run percentages say. So tonight, yeah, we did a good job of that, and we did cash those runs in.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead, Bill.
Dave, last night you said a very similar thing, that a lot of the extra inning games, you probably shouldn't even have been in extra innings. Did this one definitely fall into that category?
Yeah, it does. Sure. There's, I'm not going to go over every play that happened, or, offensively, defensively, whatever. But yeah, certainly if you can look back at the game, there's certain things that, we should have won that game, in 9 innings. I thought Walker was outstanding and left a pitch, a cutter up to Marisnik, and he put a good swing on it. But outside of that, he was dominant. And so up to that point, we were in a great spot.
6th inning, bases loaded, no outs, and you only get 1 run. Is that one going to stick with you a little bit tonight?
Yeah, I think that's one part of it. Sure, absolutely.
And Corey's error, was it just trying to do a little too much too quick?
I saw it real quick, Bill. It was a great job securing the baseball, and just try to be too quick and didn't make a good throw over that Gavin could secure. But getting the ball was good, and we just didn't finish it.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Next question is from Eric Steven. Go ahead.
Dave, on the Turner play at the plate, he was kind of looking at it, looked at maybe his hand. Did something happen to him there, like spiked or anything?
No, I don't know. It might have been something with that collision, but Justin didn't alert me after the fact, and I hadn't heard anything yet.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
Next question is from Juan Toribio. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, you mentioned a lot of the small things that happen leading up to extra innings. Is that a kind of lack of execution? Is that becoming a mental thing based on what's going on here in the last couple of weeks? What do you kind of attribute those things to?
I don't know. I think every player is different, whether it's it's the right plan, it's a mental, whatever it might be. But the bottom line is that the little things across the board, we're just not finishing executing the way we're capable of. And like I said last night, and it sounds like I'm on repeat, that we need to do a better job of.
Max Muncy just said that they're pretty frustrated, that they're way better than what they're showing right now. Do you kind of feel some of that frustration from your end as well?
Yeah, I think we're all frustrated. You play to win, and we have high expectations for ourselves. So when you don't play good baseball, and you don't win baseball games, it's frustrating for everyone. Absolutely.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Next question is from Jorge Castillo. Go ahead.
Dave, were you guys challenging that Turner was safe, or were you challenging that you didn't have a path?
Challenging the path. I thought that that was our visual, that Justin didn't have any plate to slide into, and granted he got the ball, but even before that, so it's kind of a little bit unclear, and we just felt that it was worth the challenge.
With Mookie, it's uncharacteristic night for him. I know he was kind of snapped out of it recently. Just what are you seeing in his at-bats? I know he's kind of had this before too.
I just think that right now Mookie's in between. He's taking more balls in the strike zone than he normally does, and he's chasing more than he does. So, anytime a guy does that, you can tell that he might be thinking a little bit too much and in between.
Thank you.
Next question's from Bill Plaschke. Go ahead.
Yeah, Doc, is there a sense of urgency in the clubhouse, and should there be, or is it too early for that?
I think there is, and urgency is certainly different than panic. We just expect more of ourselves, and like Max said, we're much better than this. So, yeah, there's absolutely a sense of urgency though.
Are you seeing enough anger and frustration out of your players?
I'm seeing a lot of frustration, but I think that, with baseball, anger doesn't translate to performance. You still got to, have clarity of mind and go through the grind. And so it's not like, football where you can kind of knock somebody's helmet off. You still got to have that calmness to you, but the focus needs to get better, and we just got to execute better and play better baseball.
Thank you.